But the casting is unforgivable. I'm sorry, but it is. This is no reflection on Freddie Highmore's ability as an actor. It's just that this is the autistic lead in a show which is claiming to be doing autism representation. That opportunity should have been awarded to an autistic actor who would have done a better job. Soz Freddie. You're a fine actor, Freddie, but an autistic actor wouldn't have had to spend any time whatsoever learning what autism feels like or trying to create an autistic vibe. It would have been more realistic. We have enough examples of autistic characters being played by autistic actors to know that it just comes across better. I'm sorry, but it does. I know people like to respond to casting criticisms with, "It's called acting." Like, yeah. The autistic actor would also be acting. I know what acting is. But I also know that autism is pretty all-pervasive. There's a reason why so many of us say we can't imagine ourselves without our autism. That's the reason why we typically prefer to be called autistic rather than people with autism. If you removed me of my autism, I couldn't picture what that would look like. It fundamentally shapes every way that I experience the world. And the way that we experience the world fundamentally shapes the people who we are, physically and mentally. It's very difficult to put into words, and it's very difficult to imagine experiencing the world in a fundamentally different way. It's like trying to imagine a colour you've never seen. That's a little bit too much to expect from acting, in my opinion. That's an awful lot of mental energy which would be completely unnecessary for an autistic actor. And like, come on. We need this. Autistic adults have an employment rate of whatever it is. You wrote a whole show about the obstacles that an autistic doctor might face, even if he is high functioning and also a savant. I too function high. But it's almost as if you know that autistic people face barrier after barrier, that even when they are highly qualified and actually able to get up every morning and go do a full-time job, which many of us are not, that even in those best case conditions, it's still really tough. So why would you go out of your way to train up an allistic actor to pretend to be one of us, instead of giving one of us an opportunity?